Well, we got to find ways to score. Um, our spacing is really bad, our shot selection was not good. I've said all along we don't need one person to try to make up 20 points that we lost last year. And trying different combinations, putting different people. We have a lot of players, so I'm trying different combinations, and chemistry's not there right now, so it's going to be a work in progress. It really is.
Is it tough to kind of get that chemistry down when you have so many players, so many combinations, rather than a five?
Yeah, yeah, it is. But it's just going to be a learning process, not only for them but for me. What group works the best together, and substitutions and all that. There's so many players, so I'm trying to work in a lot of people. But right now, the chemistry's not there. The shots execution's not there. The breakdowns on defense continue to happen, and it's not necessarily people that's been here. It's the new players, and it's not good right now. But we got to continue to get better.
What's looked best for you so far? Big lineup, small lineup? What's working the best for you?
Well, I thought the bigger lineup, but now that we've had a couple scrimmages, it's probably the smaller lineup. So, I mean, it just, I've said it all along, it's hard to take Esmeri, for example, out and put her at the three where she's not as effective. I mean, she's probably one of our better rebounders and gets to the ball and scores, and she's more comfortable there at the four position. But, if we do need to go big, she's taking a lot of reps at the three also. But, you want to put people where they're comfortable and put people where they can be most productive. And that's something where I'm trying to figure out right now of all these players.
On Esmeri, like when she came in as a freshman, excuse me, I mean, you were even saying back then, hey, we may have something here
Yeah.
with her. I mean, what kind of made you say that back then? What were you seeing then? And then, obviously, 3 years later, how is she?
Well, because you can tell when she gets to the basketball. She understands balls in the air, get to the ball, and she understands where it's coming off. She understands. I was telling the rest of them the other day. Great rebounders don't wait till it hits the rim. Great rebounders do their work before it hits the rim. And she's one of those people that does the work before it hits the rim, and she's always in position to have an opportunity to rebound.
Does her scoring, obviously rebounding has always been kind of a thing, and she's always been able to shoot from the three, but offensively now, what else is she?
Well, I think so. I think even though she's not that comfortable out there, she worked all summer with the guards. I mean, we worked her all summer with guards and that. So she's more comfortable, put it that way. But is she completely comfortable out there right now? No. We tried to run like a triangle type offense and that. It was just bottled up. And so really I'm learning with this group as they're learning. I mean, I just got to see what the strengths is for all these new players and these fifth-year seniors and this type of stuff, and try to put them in the best situation for them, but also put us in the best situation.
How's your perimeter defensive end in guard the three?
Well, it's been good to the returners. I mean, our new players lose the players, and don't talk like they should be talking, don't rotate and stuff like that. So it's just going to be a process. I'm going close to 3 hours every day in practice. I mean, I probably have practiced more this year than I have in a long time at one setting. So, we're just trying to drill them, become consistent. And, like I said, I got to find out, too, what's the best combination. And if you're asking me right now what's the best combination, I really don't know. I'll be honest with you, I really don't know, because, you'll see signs, okay, this is a pretty good group here, and then it's not, and then another group. Rotation is going to be very important for this team. And then problem is, as I've said all along, and then if you're going to have a lot of rotation, then everybody's going to have. But if you start shrinking that rotation, then you got to worry about that. Now that's a whole different ball game. that you have to worry about.
When you say combination, is it offensively scoring, defense, or is it a combination of both?
Let's just put it this way. I put my best defensive team out there. It's not my best scoring team. So I got to find a happy medium here and got to be smart with our rotations, because I got to have people on the floor at all times who can score. But I also got to have people on the floor that's not going to give up layups and going to defend the three.
Mike, when did Madison get back up to full speed coming off her injury?
This summer she's fully good, and then she had a couple other issues and that, so she's really been banged up a little bit during the summer. Not necessarily what she hurt before. Then she hurt her ankle and she hurt her hip, and I mean it's been a combination of stuff. But she's a tough individual. I mean, she just goes at it. I never know there's anything wrong with her until the trainer tells me, because she won't tell me nothing. She just wants to practice and play. So she's been a great leader, Madison has.
Found ways to win without her late last year, but did you really find out her true value?
Well, absolutely. Even though we found ways, it came apparent in the NCAAs. We needed her leadership at the point. The ball wasn't being reversed. The ball wasn't getting to the open man. And made a big difference last year when she wasn't in there.
How do you treat this game tomorrow? I mean, I know size-wise they're not going to
No.
Do you go into it with, okay, these are specific things we need to get done and accomplished? Run offense?
Yeah. Spacing. I'll tell you what. I watched a film on our offense the other day. I don't even know if you're allowed to talk about it, but our spacing was horrendous. I told the team it was like 2 years ago. Everybody was running to the ball, wanted to get the shot off, and that's exactly what it looked at. Spacing was terrible against the zone. Really bad against the zone. So we got to get that corrected. Now I look for this team tomorrow play a little bit of man, some zone. So to answer your question, I want to see better spacing on man and zone, and people quit chasing the ball and do their job. And I asked the team yesterday, on a made shot, do you want to push the ball up? They said yeah. So I showed them 10 clips. Made shot, we walked. So make a decision. So they said they did, so they'll either push the ball up or there'll be consequences.
Will you be inclined to play a group a little bit more to?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some chemistry. I got to be honest with you. Yeah.
I mean, you want to get a whole bunch of people.
Yeah,
you can't really do that.
That's what you're going to get into right now. I mean, I did that even in the scrimmage. I just didn't play some people minutes I thought I was going in playing, because I want to see a little bit of chemistry,
Right.
A little bit of execution on both ends. And we haven't seen a lot of it. I got to be honest with you. We have not seen a lot of it.
Coach, have you had any talks with this team as far as handling the pressure of the ranking coming into the season, and what that means, and living up to it, or whatever, anything?
Well, not really. I mean, like I said, we've got so many new players, and our veterans have done a great job, to be honest with you, trying to help them demonstrate to them before and after practice, even during practice. I mean, they've done a great job of doing that. But I'll be honest with you, we're not picking up as quick as I thought we would. And I find myself not putting a lot of stuff in. I mean, I can't see putting a lot of stuff in and they know nothing. And put a few things in, and hopefully we can continue to put stuff in as the season goes on. But we're not even close what I thought we'd have in right now, because again, chemistry, spacing, and picking stuff up quick enough and all that, we're just not doing that right now.
I mean, time is starting to run low, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm the only one that's hyper about this. Yeah, I'm starting to get real hyper about it. I really am getting nervous about it, because I really thought we'd be a little bit farther along right now. I mean, we have talent. I told the team yesterday, talent doesn't win. You can have all the talent in the world. If you don't play together, you don't space, you don't do the little things, you're not going to win. And that's something I keep stressing them. Yeah, we have talent, but that don't necessarily mean we're going to win. I told them the story about when I had 7 players went and played in the championship of the Big East tournament and lost to Connecticut by 5. I mean, shoot, we didn't have a lot of talent, but we played together and played hard. So, I mean, I'm trying to stress that. Just because we have talent don't automatically mean you're going to win.
Looks good on paper, right?
That's all. That's all it is. Just like the ranking, it's only on paper. Doesn't mean anything.
How's the team's veteran leadership? You've had, like,
Yeah, I like our leadership. Like I said, they've been great with the new players, trying to help them because they want to win. I mean, they know what it takes to win, and so they understand too that we're nowhere where we need to be right now. I mean, the veteran players understand that too. The chemistry's not there, the execution's not there on either end, and they understand that.
Sounds like you're drinking from a fire hose a little bit, and all these things that you want to fix. What do you fix first, and then is it defense? Is it?
Yeah, I think we got defense and rebounding, and then I'd say the third thing is spacing.
Okay.
I'd say the third thing is spacing. I charted the other day, step in threes. I think we went like 5 for 7, and then forced threes, we went 0 for about 10. Okay, so it's just bad shots, bad spacing, just not a lot of execution. So that's something we're going to stress here.
Did you call a lot of plays, or did you let them play?
No, I only have, again, I go back, I only have 2 quick hitters in. I mean, I'd shoot. And I ran one of them and we messed it up. So, I mean, you talk about getting nervous. I'm really nervous. I really am going into all this. I'm nervous, but we're just not. Man, there's a lot more I wanted to do that I'm not doing right now. I just can't do it because there's no use putting it in right now. They're not comprehending what we want to do right now. So we just got to keep it simple here early.
Well, you can do that with the veteran players that you got.
Absolutely. You can do that, but once you start getting in a rotation and then you got.
Even adding 1 to 4 can mess things up.
Absolutely. You got 3 that know what they're doing and 2 in there don't know what they're doing defensively and offensively. We all look bad.
Yeah.
We all look bad.
All right. I'm sorry, Coach, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's all right.
Anything else?
All right. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.